Mr. Mamdani, this is a centerpiece of your campaign. Can you explain how you will make buses free? You have 30 seconds to answer.
Absolutely. We will make buses free by replacing the revenue that the MTA currently gets from buses.
Zohran, boy, your fantasies are never going to come about in terms of funding everything you want that's going to be free, free, free. It's a fantasy. Let's deal with the reality.
The Assemblyman's whole plan is based on a myth. He's going to raise taxes. Albany's going to raise taxes statewide on corporations, but the money's only going to go to New York City. That could never happen. It's not just that the governor wouldn't support it. It's impossible.
Joining us now live on set is the Republican candidate for New York City Mayor, Curtis Sliwa. Curtis, thanks for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure.
James wanted to do the whole show with you.
Ideally.
Sorry, we couldn't do an hour.
Well, you may be our only hope to save this city. It seems to me, it's pretty clear from the polls that either you or Andrew Cuomo needs to drop out to allow the possibility of defeating Mamdani and all of his crazy ideas.
Well, now, why not Andrew Cuomo? He lost the debate last night. I won. That was the clear consensus.
Okay, Cuomo says that you recently sent him a letter. He said he didn't open it. Were you saying drop out, Andrew?
No. What I did was I visited his huge establishment where he lives, apologized to the voices of the seniors. These are the 15,000 elderly who died because of his executive order.
Okay.
And I was outside. And remember, this is when Elise Stefanik and Mike Lawler had written a letter to RFK Jr. and to Dr. Oz and said, did he or did he not follow the CDC guidelines? Because he's perjured himself. He's under investigation.
His COVID record is appalling. So many abuses. Yeah. But he said he didn't open the letter. It's with his doorman, apparently. But have you considered calling him and saying, get out?
No. I said it publicly last night after the debate. He was within earshot. He really failed in his responsibility to change up. Remember, this is the same debate that he lost in the Democratic primary twice. So he promised he would be a renewed, reinvigorated Andrew Cuomo. It's the same old Andrew Cuomo. He's not going to win. And the only way you beat Zohran Mamdani is out in the streets in the areas that he did well. Andrew has vacated those areas. I'm in those areas. We have a get out the vote effort. That's how you win an election. And Andrew Cuomo, his problem is he was rejected by his own party, but he doesn't understand the meaning of no in so many ways.
Larry Kudlow says that you should have called Zohran Fidel last night. I laugh. But clearly the voters, not just in New York City, but everywhere, and we can look at the Fox News polls, crime is the biggest problem facing New York City. And Zohran Mamdani gets decent marks on how he would handle crime. But explain what would happen to this city and how quickly it would happen if he was elected mayor with this left-wing lunatic bunch of people on the city council.
Well, first of all, whoever did this poll, Zohran gets 40% of the people saying he'd do a better job than me in fighting crime. What did they solicit? Pimps, prostitutes, shoplifters, gangbangers, drive-by shooters. Come on, where did they do this poll? Everybody knows that he is a friend of the criminal, that he is not a protector of the victims. If you don't know anything about Curtis Sliwa, one thing you know, I'm Mr. Law and Order, I'm Rudy Giuliani 2.0. Who did this poll?
Well, okay, so Fox News did the poll, and since we're in the Fox building,
yes.
I don't think it was just pimps and prostitutes.
I can challenge them.
Hey, people feel what they feel.
I understand that, but...
Okay, so the free stuff, free buses, free childcare, free lots of stuff, allegedly. He also has another thing. He wants to make society free of billionaires. If he actually succeeds in doing that in New York, this city's budget would collapse.
I know, but he'd have to get rid of his two buddies, the father and son, the Soros boys, who have certainly given him a lot of money to run in his campaign. So don't believe any of that. These billionaires who are, always trying to urge me to drop out. They try to urge me to drop out when Cuomo lost. Drop out for Eric Adams. Yeah, how did that work out? Drop out now for Cuomo. These billionaires are already meeting with him. They're back channeling with Zohran Mamdani. They got it figured out. They're hedge fund guys. The people who have no other resolve are the people I represent as a populist Republican, the blue-collar working class. All their money is invested in the house. Those are the people I'm concerned about. Billionaires are not concerned about them.
Somebody, before we go, somebody said to me earlier today, they said, if he becomes, Mamdani, if he becomes mayor, he doesn't have that much power. Not that much is going to change. What do you say to that? I was shouting at the person as the individual walked away, and I was like, but what do you say to that?
Well, that is so ridiculous. That person couldn't be more hopelessly wrong. First of all, the judges are all progressives. The DAs are all progressives. The city council are all progressives. And now the leader of the pack would be the biggest progressive DSA person of all. It would lead to Kurt Russell's sequel, Escape from New York.
Okay, but what about you quitting? Isn't there an argument that as bad as Cuomo is, the alternative is much worse?
No, because I'm the only Republican. What's the salvation for New York City? Did Rudy not save New York City and then the next year Pataki saved the state? You're going to get the 1-2 punch. Curtis Sliwa, Republican mayor this year. Elise Stefanik takes out Kathy Hochul next year. And now we bring stability back to the state and city. Crime will be down. No chaos, no corruption. That's what I guarantee.
Say it before we go. You are not dropping out?
Under no circumstances. Don't try to bribe me, billionaires, because I'm not dropping out of this race.
You've taken worse. You've taken incoming. God bless you, Curtis Sliwa. Great to see you.
Appreciate
I watched
it.
last night. Again, Cuomo, John Portoret said Cuomo acted like Luca Brasi trying to pay his respects to Don Corleone. You were loaded for bear, my friend.
Yep.